Hello everyone, and welcome to the 15th episode of my Dark Souls Dex build playthrough. My name is Tebril, and today we're going to continue our journey throughout Lodron. Now in the last episode we grinded our face against the wall that was Ornstein and Smell, but today we are going to finally make a little bit more progress. See, now that we've got the Lord Vessel from the lady in there, we can finally go ahead and warp between bonfires, so any bonfire that we have unlocked, we can warp to, or nearly. There are some that you cannot warp to, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Those are only a few notable exceptions, I believe. I could be completely wrong. Let's go to Firelink Shrine. I suppose I might want to level up too. I can't remember if I did that in the last episode. It's been a while. Oh yes, the bonfire. Let's go talk to this guy over here.
Fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful.
Welcome on in, bro.
I was thinking the gates, the old fortress. Was that your doing?
Indeed it was our doing.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Take this.
Emit Force. Now, we do not really use miracles, pretty much at all. However, that's very nice for a faith build character. It's an interesting spell, I suppose. It kind of shoots. It's a little bit like Emit Force, or not Emit Force. The other one, a little bit like Wrath of the Gods. Only you shoot it, and it's not as powerful. God, I just can't talk today, apparently. And now we've got the Firekeeper back alive.
Thank you.
Oh, she can apparently talk now.
I'm Anastasia, of Astora.
Another person from Astora.
Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
Oh, wow. She seemed to be without a tongue for so long that she thought that was a good thing for her not to be able to talk.
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Bit of a sad tale. But now we have our bonfire back. Okay, where to first? Now this is where the game opens up a bit. This is the last stretch of the game, so you can go to a couple different areas. But first, I'm going to put the Lord Vessel down. And sorry if this area seems framey. I'm not sure why. I mean, it says that I'm usually running at between 20 and 30 frames here. Anyways, here's him. I'm gonna go down here. And we're gonna put down the Lord Vessel. How we carried that in our pocket, I have no idea. Now this is a sort of a key and unlocks several different areas that we would not have been able to get to before. Later on, if we decided to go off the beaten path, we would have come across several orange, yellow looking doors. And now they're unlocked. Those barred us progress to continue more into the game until we beat Ornstein and Smo. So, okay. Where to first? Well, I believe we're gonna make a trip to the forest. Oh yes, this also acts as a bonfire as well. So I am going to go to... Let's see here. Undead Parish. Undead Parish leads to the blacksmith. That is the blacksmith bonfire. And 1 second. Okay, let's go talk to him really quick. Well, we might need the Crest of Artorias actually where we're going.
I'll be seeing you then.
Because I'm going to do 1 or 2 things in the forest. There is a couple interesting things to see out there that we have not gotten to yet. So let's go ahead and use this. And I'm not sure if things seem more framey because my frame rate is down more than usual, or if the transition from Dark Souls 1 to 2 is, or 2 to 1 I should say, is a little bit weird. Because if I remember correctly, Dark Souls 2 runs in full 60 frames. This only runs in 30 frames. So, it is a bit weird seeing everything a little bit so janky.
Well, you need it.
Don't mind me just stepping on your anvil. Okay. Now we're gonna buy that Crest of Artorias. We could have killed him for it too, but I don't really like killing NPCs too often.
Get yourself neither.
Okay. Let's go down this way. Gonna avoid that Titanite demon for now. Actually, let's see if we can kill him finally. Well, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would be. Oh, yeah, he hurt us. And we're dead. Of course. Okay, I did a lot of damage to him, though, so I'm pretty sure I could kill him pretty easily. I just want to kill him for his Titanite. So, let's go ahead and warp back. Kill him really quick. Go ahead and grab other stuff. Because where we're going is to another quick boss. I use the word quick, relatively speaking. It isn't too far away. It's, actually past a door we couldn't get past beforehand. Down in the forest. If you remember right, it's before the area, with all the, oh, dang, okay. Healing. And he just keeps wanting to use that attack. Okay, we're gonna dodge the best we can here. And he's dead. Okay. That's good. And we got our Demon Titanite. It was only 1, but 1 is enough, I think. Alrighty. Now, let's continue on. This area is just feeling so framey now. I apologize if things seem a little bit more, janky than usual. I'm honestly not sure what is causing it. Okay, let's go ahead and kill these guys as usual. Okie dokie. And this is where we're heading to. But we're gonna go ahead and stop at this bonfire really quick. Okay. Now, beyond here is some very, very tough enemies. But it's also where we need to go in order to get a particular item. So, let's see here. There's an enemy back that way. Let's go ahead and shoot at him. Let's get him to run this way so we don't attract the others. Okay, yep, he's wanting to play the sorcerer game with us, huh? Come on, come at me. Yeah, he just lost that. Ah. Alright, let's see if we can avoid getting killed by this guy. This guy only spawns once, so you only have to worry about him. Oh, crap. For some reason I was expecting me to poise break him. And we died. Okay, that's nice. And we did barely any damage on him either, which is a little bit surprising. Kidoki. Let us continue and go ahead and grab this again. We could just run past everything, which isn't a terrible idea. Let's see if I can just head this way, because I do want to fight a particular NPC too. There is a NPC phantom like those, or not necessarily a phantom, but ghost-like entity out here that has a particular bow I want, and I believe is up here. Oh, just need to make sure we don't get hurt by this guy. Okay, let's see here. Oh wow, that didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, he's got very strong armor. Now let's see if we can take him out. Just need one more hit, and we're done. Okay, and if you saw, yep, some guy is shooting at us. It's making it very hard to heal. Okay, let's go up here and give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. Ah, he fell off, of course. Alright, when that happens, you have to leave the game and go back into it. Otherwise, you cannot get the item which the NPC has, if they have an item. So now you can get to see a little bit of my characters. I got two Tebriels here. Mostly because I usually use the name Tebriel for my mage characters. However, for the purposes of this Let's Play, I decided to name him Tebriel as well. Because, well, that's my channel name. And I think I might do a character spotlight here later. And I will definitely be starting up a Dark Souls 2 Let's Play here soon as well. Okay, we've got Twin Humanities, Black Bow of Ferris, and Ferris's Hat. Now, see, this longbow plus 10 is 72. This Black Bow of Ferris is 34. However, this has an S scaling in dexterity, as you can see right here in the parameter bonus. So it turns out to be a very, very nice bow. So we're gonna run this way, hopefully avoiding most everything. And if you talk to that cat lady up there, you can actually join a covenant which will allow you to hunt other players in the forest. It is a pretty infamous covenant, as pretty much everybody ganks everybody there. If you're just some guy wandering about when you're human, you will most likely get attacked by 2 or more of the Forest Covenant. And if you're some guy hunting, the same thing can be done to you. I don't really have too much against ganking, as it was pretty much implemented and in the game and even encouraged in some cases. It kind of leaves a nasty taste in my mouth, though, in terms of me actually doing it, but you go ahead and play how you want. I'm not here to judge that. Okay, let's see if we can have anything else. Might need some green blossoms. Those would be quite useful. Okay. Now I'm going to go up here and use my green blossom and my charcoal pine resin. Maybe one humanity to pop up, because I don't want to waste my flasks. And let's go. Now we are going to be fighting a most beloved boss, if that makes sense. See, everybody loves this boss, if only because it's a little bit ridiculous. It's a wolf with a giant sword, but he's got some nice backstory to him. People hated killing him, and there was all sorts of rumors about how you could save Sif from being killed, or how so you don't have to kill him and stuff like that. It's quite interesting when a boss character has that much of an impact on people. Anyway, he isn't too hard, you just need to make sure to try and stay under his legs. And watch out for that. You can either block it or roll under it. It's probably better to roll under it, though. And I'm gonna heal. Probably two-hand, too, because I'm not going to be blocking too terribly much. Ran right into that, of course. Heal. And I took that on the chin. Okay. As you can see, he's pretty consistent in how he attacks. Not a whole lot of weird stuff, no giant laser beams or anything. Which is a nice change. Okay, let's heal. And only a little bit more damage, and okay, let's see. Is he wounded now? Nope. Still a little bit more health to go. After you hurt him enough... Yep. I should have let you guys see. I didn't mean to do that. After you hurt him enough, he will start to walk around like he's wounded. And he is, because we pretty much killed him, but at very low health he'll walk, kind of limp around. His attacks won't seemingly do as much damage, and he will be much, much, much slower. A bit like you trying to swing a weapon that you don't have the requirements for. And we got the Hornet Ring, a most dastardly ring. That increases the damage that you do against, or that you do with your critical attacks, meaning if you parry or backstab somebody, your attacks will do much, much more damage. And many people hate people who use that ring because it is definitely seemingly overpowered in some cases. You get a great sword and use that ring on somebody, and you actually get a backstab or a critical off, that guy is likely dead if your sword is upgraded all the way. It just seems to be too quick to end a duel, or even just regular ganking, but you know, like I said, that's just how I feel about things. If you like using a ring, go right ahead. And now we should level up a bit, I think. Okay, dexterity is at 30, so and endurance is at 21. We should up our endurance a bit more, because we need more stamina. Okay. You know, I think that's a decent place to end the episode, because I'm trying to make my episodes just a little bit smaller than 40-50 minutes. So I'm going to see if this format works a little bit better. I'll try to do it in chunks that make sense, like, you know, after I beat a boss or get some progression instead of just grinding my face against the wall over and over and over, like with Ornstein and Smo. I'm going to try and cut stuff like that out. So, anyways, thank you for joining me. My name is Tebriel, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.